Welcome back here to ReflexGT 8. It's time for map number 2 here in our very first match. It's pMp versus Epsilon. Well, we just had ourselves our first upset in this series. Well, upset really. pMp picking up versus Epsilon on C-Town 2-0. Yeah, interesting stuff.
Well, let's see what they can do here. Search and destroy bootleg, completely different game type and obviously a different map. I mean, something I do just want to point out is I know that Epsilon practice search and destroy quite a bit. I don't know how pMp do this, but you know, we'll see. We'll soon find out.
Yeah, we'll definitely see how Power actually picking up himself a nice one. Trying to go. Actually, is that a fake plant there? That's something you don't see every day.
I think he got a bit spooked. I think he thought someone was in front of him and hesitated, but he is going to get that plant down now, and they are looking really good at the moment, pMp. Yeah. They're going to be able to defend this. There's 2 of them left alive. Let's see if they're able to hold this.
Let's see who is still. Oh, it's just Diablo, and he's looking at that bomb site. He's all by himself. He's ready to go in. Oh, there we go. Gets crossfired, and we have ourselves the first round for pMp here on bootleg. Epsilon seem a little bit rusty.
Yeah, it's going to be the attack as well. And something I really do like about bootleg, apart from the actual spawns on either side, it's a really symmetrical map, so it is quite balanced, I'd say. Well, let's stay on board with these guys. I think we have... Did we switch over to Diablo? Yeah, there we go. So we'll continue watching the attack. It's going to be the slightly more aggressive play. And we're actually watching Prodigy here with his AR, who's just going to be going down this roadside.
Let's see where they are going to go. Whether they're going to full-on push. Yes, it's going to be a beat push right off the bat. Flash does come in. Dangerous stuff already. Donnie with the first. Agony can pick up himself a second one there. Prodigy holding himself steady. Ooh, there's Power. Yeah, this is going to be a pickup here by Epsilon. Doing just fine. Picking himself up 2 kills back-to-back, and this long-range shooting is just constantly going back and forth. Agony with his second. Prodigy looking to pick up the final shot here. And that's a flash. That's a flash, and that's going to be the end.
Yeah, the sun's gone down. He found him. Play. Yeah, he knew he was behind that van somewhere. It was only a matter of time before they'd be able to pick up that round. Really strong from Epsilon. A lot of gunfire down that right-hand side road, though. Not something you see all the time. Usually you'll see teams just push straight into the mid-map and go quickly for that bomb plant and just meet head-on. But a little bit of a different play style there.
Let's switch over back to pMp, see how they can go. So far, so good. Both sides winning both an attacking round. Let's see how pMp are going to do this time around. Actually sitting a single person. Yeah, very staggered start here from pMp.
And what I did notice as well is nobody picked up the bomb. There was one of the pMp players hesitating, not sure whether to go back or not. And that kind of shows you they don't have a designated bomb carrier, which is a sign that maybe they don't practice search and destroy all that much.
Definitely. Or they could go for a round-robin approach and actually go for a much more flexible... Whoa, bit of a choke there by Power. Does not do all too good there. And that's a bit of a shame, to say the least.
I'm just watching Ogre at the moment. He hasn't picked up a kill at the moment, or just yet. I did notice this on the Capture the Flag as well. He's using his ACR, but he's got no red dot sight on it. He's no attachment at all. He could put a red dot on, and maybe he's used to using extended mags or something, so he doesn't want to...
Extended mags are back in now in the new version, I believe.
Only on
SMGs, I think. No, it was on
SMGs. Yeah. But maybe he's just used to extended mags on that, and because he can't use them here, he don't want to put a red dot on, don't want to change things up too much. So possibly that may be the reason.
Yeah, Skolga need to watch out. He may get crossfired right here. Looks for the first. It's not going to find anybody there. He's versus 3 together with Ogre. They're looking to get that plant. Kolga already in position.
Someone has been spotted though. Top stairs. Kolga is going to make the kill. Oh,
beautiful.
Oh, and Prodigy does get away, taking a little bit of damage. It's 1 versus 2 here for Ogre, and he does fall.
Diablo comes out like a jack-in-the-box, and that will be the second round here for Epsilon. It's 2-1. Epsilon picking themselves up with attacking and a defensive round so far, doing just fine.
Well, they're halfway there now. Just 2 more rounds, and they're going to be able to take this search and destroy and get back into the game. But things aren't over by a long shot, as pMp have come out in force here, looking really strong. We're going to switch over now, get back on side with the attackers, and see if something's slightly different this time. You know, are they going to push down this road-hand side? Let's have a look.
Well, we're seeing one of the SMGs going all the way around already, and it's going to be Diablo, who is all the way around on the high ground, going straight around the side, has himself his PP9 ready to go. Can he flank around? That is the question. He's going to have a real amount of difficulty. He does keep one of the pMp players busy there. And in the meantime, the rest of Epsilon are already in position.
Yeah, I mean, the problem for Diablo there is he got stunned, so pMp knew he was around this position. Because he's been there so long, though, pMp might have thought he's ran away, but he's just ready and waiting for them.
Yeah, he needs to make his move sooner or later. He can just bounce in. There we go. Picks up the first one. Beautiful play. on towards a flash, on towards a rotate, and needs to go around and see if he can get a flank here. Oh, unlucky.
That looked like it was going to be a kill for him, but Donny is actually going to get the headshot kill. 2-2, things pretty even between these two teams, and now just 2 rounds.
It's 2-2 for either team. Both teams actually winning themselves a defensive and an offensive round so far. It's really going to go back. It's really going back to back. A real seesaw battle here so far on Bootleg. I'm actually quite surprised of how the performance is for pMp versus Epsilon. This is actually turning out to be quite an interesting game so far. Let's see how pMp is going to go. Are they going to send around another SMG around the back, or are they going to go for a fast push here again with Donny?
Doesn't want to go for the plant straight away. Donny cautious. He knew that someone would be around the alley somewhere. Semtex does go out, which isn't going to make the kill, but certainly keep him busy.
There is... Unlucky. We just have ourselves 1 man, no, 2 men remaining. It's just Power and Kolga remaining. However, they are not inside the bomb site, and that's going to be really difficult. Power actually going all the way around. Very cheeky play here with an MP7 beautifully, completely flying towards Carnage. Had no idea where he was going to come from, and that was quite exquisite.
Yeah, he had the element of surprise. Diablo right back in the spawn, though. Kolga knows he's there. I don't know if Diablo spotted him or not, but Kolga, is he going to switch tactics, or is he going to continue this push?
Well, we'll see where he has to go. Going all the way around as well. Needs to find himself a Diablo and an Agony in order to pull this back in towards pMp reigns. It's going to be difficult, but not impossible.
I mean, the problem is, even if he does make 1 kill, it's going to alert the other player as to his location, which is just going to work completely to his disadvantage.
And depends really on where he can get the kill, though. If there's a lot of ability to get out of the particular area, then he should be fine-ish.
I mean, he does...
he looks at every corner.
Well, it's like we say, he does have this element of surprise, you know. Both the Epsilon players are going to be defending the bomb site, and if pMp is just lurking around checking every corner, he's probably going to come across one sooner or later.
And this is the bit where you may want to think by yourselves, like Kolga right now is thinking by himself, thank you, Infinity Ward, for those really long map, for those really long round times. Because this is helping quite a lot. Normally, if this was still Black Ops, the round would have been over by now. But this is giving Kolga all the opportunity to roam around, find himself a target. And there he is, on towards a long, and he's got himself an ACR, and on towards his long area, he's going to give himself a lot of projection power.
Yeah, he's actually played this really well, though. I mean, time is running out, and it doesn't look like he's going to be able to make
Unlucky.
this. I thought that was 2 players there, but one was actually a dead body. Yeah, it's going to be 3-2 now to Epsilon. We're going to be able to watch them for the final round. But he was playing that really well. He was just taking his time. He knew
Final round? Being so negative you are.
The potential final round.
That's a lot better.
But yes, if Epsilon are able to take this, it is going to even this best of 5 out to 1-1. Let's have a look and see what they can do here as they attack. And,
yeah. Again, is Diablo again going around the side? Let's take a look at where he is. There he is, ready to go. And he's actually switched over to an ECR instead of his standard SMG.
Yeah, changing things up a little bit and also staying back behind this market. Just waiting for someone to poke over those barrels. He does spot someone. Shots on target. Will the grenade connect?
No, it won't, as he knows that he's going to be locked down constantly. He needs to fall back. If he wants to mix it up, he's going to need to fall back completely. No, he's way too late on that one, and this is pretty much going to stop Epsilon in towards their, pretty much stop them right there and then. No, nicely played by Carnage, getting a nice, good little drop shot there, but a real problem right now, ooh, he's versus Ogre. The pressure is definitely on him. Let's switch over towards Ogre himself. He's got himself an ACR. Again, no real attachments there.
No, but Ogre is actually in a good position for this. If we just remember where Carnage was, he was probably pushing. He's probably top platform area now if he's gone right round the back. So neither player has any idea where the other one is. This really could go either way at the moment.
No, definitely the pressure onto its pMp. Ogre will need to perform here in order to go for a 3-3 in the search and destroy. And again, playing it down to the wire. pMp have already picked up their first match on towards C-Town CTF, which was a bit of a surprise to say the least. And now, already doing so well here on Search and Destroy. Winning 2, losing 2. A defensive and a assault round.
Yeah, let's have a look if Ogre can find Carnage, though. And what Ogre's got to be careful of is if he goes in one of these obvious defensive spots, Carnage will know them. I mean, like we've said, Carnage is such a well-achieved and experienced player. He's going to be checking these corners. He'll know exactly how to play this attack when he's left on his own. But time is running out, and things are looking good for Ogre.
There he is.
Seen him. Oh, and this is going to be close.
Ogre's going to win this. Ogre's going to pick this up.
There we go.
Beautifully done.
3-3.
3-3. We're going to go all the way down towards the wire, and now pMp will be in an attacking round, and they have one of those before. If they can get the rush on towards platform early on and swoop all the way around, then they should be in a good position.
Yeah, and this one round of search and destroy is potentially going to determine the whole victor of this tournament. Not the tournament, sorry.
This matchup.
Of this matchup, yeah, of this best of 5, because not only would it put pMp in a 2-0 lead,
it would put Epsilon in towards the lower bracket.
Well, exactly. They're gonna be looking really bad. They'd have to win 3 back-to-back, and you know it's almost like a difference of 2 rounds, because instead of 1-1, it's now 2-0. So there's a 2 net difference in rounds.
Mm-hmm. And that will be quite interesting if pMp goes all the way down towards that final and Epsilon completely and utterly underperforming already. Is it because they're cold, or is it because they're a little... Ogre will pick up here. Will pick up his first one already on towards Diablo. pMp are looking quite good in order to pick up this sword search and destroy. This could be quite interesting. They're in such a good position.
Yeah, Bomb has also gone down. It's 4 versus 3.
Unlucky.
Carnage is going to get the first kill. Power takes out Prodigy. 3 versus 2 now.
3 versus 2. How is this gonna end? pMp, oh, Agony, is this Kolga? Oh, it's this Power remaining as the last man standing as Agony comes out on top. 22 seconds, 21 seconds. Are they gonna go for a fast defuse? Beautifully played here by Power. Can he go for the rotate? The bomb? I think they're defusing. They need to be defusing.
He needs to cut back. It's all down to this.
Oh, he shouldn't. Oh.
And he's going to get the defuse.
He's not going to get the defuse. It's too late.
Oh, no.
pMp are going to pick up this round.
Oh, no.
Are you kidding me? Beautifully played. pMp will win 2 maps back to back.
Oh, my goodness.
As my audio is dropped.
I cannot
I don't have any
it.
audio.
Oh, I think Apex lost audio, but I cannot believe this at all.
You can hear me?
It's
fair enough.
Although we're back in 4-3. Agony did it. Agony made the kill. He got
the kill, but did not pick up the defuse.
I can't believe
what an incredible choke there. This is just amazing.
And it's like we say, that is so important. You know, that few seconds between the defuse and not could completely make the whole difference between this best of 5 now. Epsilon have to win 3 back-to-back. pMp are on game point here.
This is absolutely amazing already. But however, it does give you an indication that there's something going on there in the Epsilon camp, that they didn't go for that defuse. What happened there?
Well, I don't know if people know the
I think it was 9 seconds remaining on that timer yeah.
Possibly. There's a bit of a story behind it. We're going to go to a very quick break, though, just before they start this lockdown, capture the flag. We'll be back with you very quickly in this intense matchup between pMp and Epsilon.